go. Musashi time. Let's see here. I want to make grandizer. It looks like I've actually gotten rid of all of my parts that were for others. Save this preset over here. I don't want to lose this. Let me check the audio real quick. Okay, sounds fine. Sounds fine. All right. Because we got some new parts. They're so weak. They're so weak comparatively. It's okay. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Duke Fleed! Alright, so then on the motherboard, did it also give us the grandizer abilities? They'll probably be in the mission. Yeah. Hello, Rimas! What we'll do for now is we'll save this as a preset. Oh, I forgot it made us look like Musashi. I forgot it was gonna do that. It's fine. I wish there was the option to just turn that off. There's Grandizer right there. But we'll probably have a mission where we get to play as Grandizer anyway. All right, so we're gonna do some side story stuff tonight. We'll give people a little bit. We'll do a mission real quick while we give people time to get here, and then we'll do some side story stuff tonight. I said we were gonna go long. Dawn Trail came out today for Final Fantasy 14. We might not go super long, chat. We might not go super long. All right. Well, I don't want to stream story stuff for people, you know? Because, like, the way that game works, story stuff for Dawn Trail absolutely will reference spoilers for, like, previous expansions. And every time we've tried to stream after 14 before, it has broken. Same thing as when we try to stream Guild Wars. For whatever reason, it just breaks. MMOs just hate it when I stream them, I guess. I don't know why I watched this whole thing. Every time I think there's going to be special dialogue there, and there's not. There's just not. We'll probably still go for like we did last week, like 2.5, 3 hours, you know? We just probably won't go the full 4. I did do the code, yes. That's how I got those free Grandizer parts. That once enough time has passed where I feel like people have had reasonable time to get here, we will check out the Grandizer mission. Thank you again for the code, Rimas. I was very tempted to stream 14 though, just to show off how fun Viper is. But I need one more. I haven't been able to do the Dawn Trail content yet because I need one more level on my Viper. A lot more codes on their Twitter page? Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out then. So basically every time 14 does an expansion, they add new jobs, right? And those new jobs start in 10 levels lower than the current level cap, which makes them 20 levels lower than the expansion's level cap, right? And so if you want to play, say, Ninja, a job that's been in the game for a long time, and you've got it to 90, well, you just play it at the start of the expansion, right? But if you decide, hey, I want to play the new fancy job Viper through the expansion because it's cool, you have to level it 10 levels first before you can do the expansion with it. So that's what I did for about half of today. Is I got it 9 levels. It's almost there. Get store clerk. That's a Yakuza job. I understand the confusion, but they're very similar names. I don't actually think that's a Yakuza 7 job. I gotta get back to Yakuza 7. Everything just keeps releasing. Like EDF 6 is on pre-order now, and then Gundam Breaker's right around the corner. Shadows of the Erdtree came out. I don't have time to play video games like I used to, and I miss it so much. I'd gotten used to being able to beat like 20 games a year, you know? Your brother was almost the first to get max rank on Ninja. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Ninja's a fun class. I like Ninja a lot. That's what I was going to play the expansion as until I played Viper for a couple of seconds, and then I was like, no, I'm only playing this now. Sorry. This is my life now. Maybe at the end of the stream we boot up 14 and we just play around with Viper for a second. Oh no, it's this one. No Man's Sky and GBO 2. That's fair. I don't blame you. I did claim my free new Gundam as well. It's this one? I just wanted to do a side mission real quick. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Megaton Fury. Oh, we're dying. We're dying. Can we use the Kabuki function? It's not dodging this one. DPS check on 6. It is, yeah. We fought this like towards the end. I think it was the last mission we did last stream. That was good damage, but it wasn't enough. So this thing actually, like, I missed last week with the big story move that was supposed to kill it. And it led to us almost failing this mission. But there are buffs down here that I never grabbed. Because I don't remember how to get down. There it is. Alright, let's go for attack up. Even though we probably should have gone for... Oh, we can get both. Haha! I also didn't want to stream 14 because we have to beat this. We have to beat this game before Gundam Breaker 4. I refuse to not play Gundam Breaker 4 for the sake of trying to finish this. We're not going to be switching between. I will not do that. That's very true. Megaton Fury. I broke a bunch of stuff on it at least. It's hurting. It's really... You know those translation errors that are like, hey, they're clearly saying the actual name of the thing, but it got translated as something else? Like, they're clearly saying Knights of Grand, but then it's translated as Knights of Gaia. Yeah, very much so. Now I can't get back down. It's... Come on. Stuck up in the air.
Rank up. New
All right.
record.
Well, we're almost 10 minutes in. We'll do the Grandizer mission, and then we'll start doing some side stuff. Oh, Scrender!
Epic.
I see you there. Oh, Fever Hammer. Okay. Forget all that. We got a Jet Scrender! All right, look. We got to put that Jet Scrender on. I know it's dumb to get so excited about Scrander. I don't care. I love Jet Scrander. It's definitively worse in some regards too, but we're putting it on anyway. Yeah! Give him a boogie board as well. You can have that one. There you go. Everybody can have boogie boards. Why not? All right. Let's do the Grandizer mission, and then we'll get started in these side quests. Where is the... Why do I have a level 3? Oh, is this the Guardian of the Stars? Okay, so this is the Grandizer. Why is it in the story missions, though? The other one didn't go in the story missions. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, that's cool. If yet to play any more Musashi, I understand. I only play it on Fridays. Ooh. Oh, you poor soul. I can't blame you. But you poor soul. I think I forgot to talk about it last week, but I did get into Honkai Star Rail for a little bit, trying to get that cowboy, and I didn't get that cowboy, and I uninstalled Honkai Star Rail. Do they really? That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Let's go, Grandizer! I wish they let you have the pilots too. Like, I would love to have Duke lead here. Ooh, we can Spazer! Ooh, wait, it can spin drill? Oh, does it have a cooldown? Why? Why does it have a cooldown? Wait, can you only use it once? Like, ever? Too much. Yeah, probably true. Oh, okay, just not in combat. Pressure drill. Spin drill. Ooh. That actually might be a fun way to play through the game. Turn it into a shmup. Let's try... Oh, that just turns it back into Grandizer. Why was it specifically Drizergo? Is that a reference I'm not getting? It's been a long time since I've seen Grandizer, but still. You've also been playing Mega Man? Yeah! I'm telling you, I really want to, after GB4, I really want to do like a, hey, we're going to play through all the Mega Man games. Yes! Buddhist to fire! I know it's gonna sound terrible. I wish this game was more of this, you know? I wish it was more of these. So hot in this room. And then it will be Wily. Yeah, Yellow Devil's rough, man. Heck yeah. That is wonderful. All right, let's get in. Crusher punch! Very nice. Grandizer's fun. Unironically, I wish this game was more of that, you know? Like, hey, here's the parts for Dan Kuga, you know?
Epic. Mission clear.
And you can do Dan Kugaken. Here's the parts for Mike Gine. All right. Double Harkin is great. Really like that weapon. Yeah, I really want to play that Grandizer game. I was just broke when it came out, and I've been broke ever since. we might have to stream that Grandizer game just for fun. Maybe not like a full playthrough, but very cool. Oh yeah, of course. 7 o'clock rolled around. EXP cartridges. All right, so what I have found out about these items on the floor. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's why I was like, maybe we don't do a full playthrough. What I have been told, at least, about these items on the floor is that they do and don't respawn. There are specific, like, situations where they do, but that after you clear an area, you got to go through some story before they come back. And some of them don't. Some of them have specific locations. I don't know why. But this was all the ones that I could find after running around for so long. And I went through every map, changed it from night to day. Hey, Will. So, these are the ones we have. And hopefully after we do these and we do some more story, more of them will show up. But I think we just start on the left here and start working our way through. So I hope you're ready, folks. Because it's... I'm selecting it. Do we have to go there first? Because these I can just go to the new one. Right? I know. I tried to pick them all up. I thought before we could go to it from this menu. I'm positive we could before. But now I can't. Now I have to go to the location. All right. Shopping District, Main Street, Tendoya. That's actually about to not be true anymore, Nightbot. I'm working on a VODs channel. And the VODs will move to the VODs channel. But for now, it's still true. YouTube sent me a thing that was like, you know, hey, for more more visibility in the algorithm, follow these simple tips. And one of them was like, hey, make a VOD channel. Like, that's just for VODs. Sure, why not? We'll give it a shot. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, I uncovered the brand. I was trying not to. Right? That's what they tell me. No, realistically, I'll pause it for a second, because there actually is like a technical reason why I'm doing it, other than just, hey, shot in the dark, maybe it'll work. Apparently, when we were streaming every day, the VODs going up, it helped the algorithm to have daily uploads. But now the algorithm prefers like one big upload, and then it boosts the visibility of your other channels. That's why so many big YouTubers have like 5 or 6 channels, is because that way the algorithm buffs itself. I don't fully understand it, but sure, why not? The problem is I haven't like publicized it yet, because I don't want people to sub over there yet and then get a billion notifications. Because I'm gonna pull down and re-upload all of the VODs over there.
Boss, やっぱりミス聖国学園の座はボスしかいないっす。
This could give us some good backstory on. Yep, that's my plan. All of them. It's gonna take a long time. Not because it's hard to download, re-upload, but because it takes a really long time for that stuff to re-upload.
ミスコンの時期か。ジュンは去年のグランプリだったよね。でもモモカもぴったりかも。ミスコン？私そんなの興味ないし。
Oh, I know why you're asking that question, Remas. So once I've got it up and going with at least the Lotro and Musashi ones, you know, how many channels YouTube? Yes. Look, those old streams, man, we were all younger then. I do like Jun and Momoka. But my plan is once the Lotro and the Musashi streams are up there, then what I will probably do is publicize it and be like, hey, you can go sub to it now if you want. And then the old streams would be like a hey, it's been 6 years since this stream happened. It's like it's a fresh new upload, you know? A fun walk down memory lane, you know? Yeah.
赤城町のゆるキャラっすよね。あの赤いクマの。
Akamo. I might have been a little too, you know, thirsty for specific female Gundam characters back in those old streams. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's alone in the fact that we were all younger. All a little cringy. I'm excited for their ones specifically because I think they're two characters that could use a good, like, fleshing out, you know? I didn't say any names, Will. Aka monsters! Aka monsters is pretty cute. Yeah, red versus blue. It is. It's red Oni, blue Oni, right? Man, remember when red versus blue was good? Yeah, I'm super broke right now, like more than regular broke, so I didn't even look. I didn't even look. We had some emergency stuff that come up and had to be paid. I am more than the usual broke. Join a Steam family. I'm actually unironically trying to get that going so that I can share games with my brother. But I won't be benefiting from it. But I can miss one Steam sale. It's not going to kill me to not have 3 more games to throw into the never-ending pile of games I'll never get around to playing. They can't miss the Akamon show. My assumption is in the anime, these are like subplots to episodes. Ain't that the truth? I'd be afraid to check. If we counted how many Steam games I have, I would be afraid to check. That's very true. It could be in the manga chapter fillers, yeah. Hold it together, Momoka! You have to see Akamo! It has a total number. Oh no. Does it really? Like in my recent stuff, yeah. If we go to all. Oh no. That's not right. Oh, that's just the installed stuff. Hold on. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, no, we're going away from there. How many of those have I beat?
ありがとうございました。
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Look, I get a lot of Steam sales and humble bundles and
あの1億人に1人の美少女
some of those I got for free
発売中です
for showcase them on the channel. That some is like 7, but hey, those 7 exist.
ちょいあんたたち何してんの？
I've been subscribed to Humble Choice since before it was called Humble Choice. BB. I'm here for it.
ボスのデビューシングルを作ってみたっす。
ボスは歌もうまいぜ。ミス聖国学園ならこれくらい言っとかないと。
Oh, of course.
お願いだからカラオケ屋で録音したやつ販売しないで。相変わらず自意識過剰のアイドル路線ってわけね。
Oof. Momoka with a gut punch.
そっか。ももか音痴なんだ。
Kidney, bro.
グランプリになるくらいなら歌くらいできなくちゃね。そこまで言うならやってやろうじゃない。
Like I said, a lot of those were humble, monthly.
あっす さあここで歌ってもらいましょう。これより霧島純と
Some of those are free to play games.
ガチンコカラオケ勝負です。
We had a series on the channel for a little while where I played free to play games. Some of those are free to play games.
歌ってくださるなんて。そんじゃ私から言っちゃうよ。
I was curious. I wanted to know. I mean, it's not bad though.
おい、あの歌ってるの霧島純じゃねえの
It's
か？
not bad though. That's pretty good though.
あの伝説の美少女霧島純。
伝説の美少女。
さすがボス。どんどん客が集まってくるっす。
あ、それ私も歌いたかったやつ。こうなったら乱入。
Thanks very much. Turns to dust. Heck yeah, do it. Heck yeah. It's true, it is a lot more content. Yep. We got games forever.
おお、早乙女桃香も意外とうまい。
So,
なんだこの
I convinced my wife to watch Haikyuu with me,
ちょっといいじゃねえか。
and I've never seen the anime, I've just read the manga.
かっこいい。イケボー。
And it's wonderful.
さあ、どんどん盛り上がってまいりましょう。
It is a volleyball anime.
これにてライブは終わりっす。
Is that for is that for me turning to dust or because we have games forever? Boring. It's actually really exciting.
悔しいが、この実力
So
は
there's a scene in Macross Frontier where the two idols sing their different
そ
songs
れ引き分けってこと？
and then they like come together. It's really, really good. This just makes me want that scene
よ
again.
かったぞ、純桃。
純桃ファンになりました。
Both. Thank you. Thank
純桃
you.
でまたライブして。純桃
Because like they both sang the same song, right? I'd love to have When Ronka and Cheryl do it, it's two different songs that flow into the same song eventually. It's really good. Macross is great, okay? Macross needs to be more popular. I love Macross. Alright, so that's their two that we have so far. Next is Tonki's at the underground dock. First, let's see if the stuff respawned. I want to see if what people told me is true or if people are just wrong. Yep, that's pretty much how their reaction was. Take the... Give me the Inazuma, the German one. The Garshield one. And I guess lastly, we'll take the French one. I should watch Inazuma 11 at some point. I liked Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions. That was really good, so I should watch Inazuma 11. I wish we could just watch anime. That would be great. Too bad there's copyright laws. Honky! I don't know which one of these is his. It's this one. Here we go. I'm just imagining Tonki being like, why did he get so excited? Yeah, if we could just, oh, that'd be great. Why, like on Twitch, why did he get so excited when she said she hurt her tush? Like, Tonki, keep it together, man. We're in public right now. Yeah, I remember that. I'm just thinking about that song. Inka? I like Inka. Inka's cool. Oh, is she the lead singer of Starfield? Yeah, she got away with it for a while. I just hit my knee on the desk. But she got slammed pretty hard for it whenever they finally cracked down on her. Starfield, yeah. Still haven't got to play it. Booted it up. It ran like it was underwater. Crashed, and I never touched it again. I uninstalled it. Just like I uninstalled Honkai Star Rail. She did have a Patreon, yeah. Also, just real quick, right? If your name is Aoi, should... Nightbot, you're too slow. Should your stage name be Blue? That would be like... that would be like if my name was Red. I know some guys named Red. If my name was Red and my stage name was Vermilion. It's like, yeah, no. I didn't even notice the star suits until you said something. Meanwhile, Tonki's over there like, oh, I saw it. I don't always just look at women's tushes. Get it together, Tonki.
出しても胸が高鳴りますね。
私もメガチューブ
Also,
に
like,
変化をアップしてみよ
He's
うかね
the same height.
聞きたいです。
She changes her hair somewhat. I'd definitely give you that,
聞かな
right?
くていいです。さあ、仕事に戻りますよ。
I don't know. I just feel like there needs to be more distinction between. Obviously, they haven't figured it out, so she's doing fine. Tonki's like, look, I know your secret. You're gonna pay me $200 in 4 installments, or I'm gonna tell everybody. Spy maid infiltration. Oh, we should have done these before.
急に呼び出してごめんなさい。
いえ、
This is gonna be really sad.
不審者のことですよ。
Yeah.
フードをかぶり、監視カメラに顔が映らないように動いている人物と報告
Think
され
bigger. Hope the hijack freedom gets
異
adapted.
星人
Yeah.
の資格だと思いますか。
可能性はあるわ。
では、僕が調査をしてみます。
悪いけど、
I'm gonna feel really bad when I laugh about something that's really funny here, knowing that she is super dead.
それが、その人物はちょっと変わった行動をとっている。
変わった行動
I mean, he is not sure he wants the baby, so I guess. Oof.
メイドを狙う
I think he's gonna be a great dad.
ああ、メイドをつけ回してるらしい。しかも、監視カメラの視覚を把握していることから、異星人の視覚の可能性が高い。
Oh no. No, 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 no. It's gonna be Sarzant, isn't it?
それで、盗聴器
No
の小型カメラの監視機材を買い
Don't
たい
show me my boy. Don't show me my precious baby boy.
犯人の狙いはメイドさんって分かってるんでしょ。ならおとり捜査が一
It's
番。
gonna be Sarzant.
おとり捜査。
なるほど、つまりテル君がメイドになるってことですね。はあ？
大変身
My heart's not gonna be able to take it.
私に任せて。
じゃあ演技指導は俺が。最初はテンプレのお帰りなさいませご主人様からかな。
まずは見た目が先。
You said that a little bit too comfortably, sir. By a decal earlier.
じゃ待てって
Oh, Teru in the maid outfit? Yeah, yeah.
はい、完成よ。うわー、テル君すごい。完璧な
Look.
変装だよ。
I've seen this trope a lot, right?
どこから見ても綺麗だね。
I think Teru was more convincing when he was dressed as a woman to try and trick
鋼鉄球児アトミックメイドの
Kuze.
猫耳型の通信機を装備するとかどうでしょ
You know? I don't think this one is as convincing.
猫耳の形でどれだけ使い勝手をよくできるかは技術班の腕の見せ所ね。
Yeah, sure.
僕で遊ばないでくれる。
遊んでない。
いい加減にしてくれ。こんなんで化けてもすぐバレるに決まってるだろ。
Cute character that comes off screen that doesn't know what's going on and doesn't understand.
お、
And immediately doesn't realize it's him, right?
今までのメイドさん誰？
わざと言ってます
Except
よね
surely she's joking.
では本番が楽しみね。
Like I said, I've seen this trope a lot in anime. All right. Who's next? We got another Tonki in Takadai Park. I'm positive we used to be able to jump forward to these by clicking on them. We got 2 more of these. Shopping district. Don't have any more of these yet. Got 1 more of these in the shopping district. We don't have any more of these yet. More of these in the shopping district. That's in Agakicho. So, we go to the shopping district, we can just knock out a bunch of them. That's fair. I don't know who that character is yet, but I'm sure I will feel some sort of way. Did I miss anything? Yeah, another silver accessory. There we go. What about in Mega? Nope. In Kitsunaya? Nope. This is what I did, by the way, for like an hour and a half the other day. I just ran around the entire map, going into every room, looking for sparkles. And I picked up all of them. I wish I didn't have to do that.
こんなところでどうしたの？あ、コウタくん待ってたよ。またサブカルトレジャーを探しに行かない？
Sure.
いいけど、今日は
Yeah, it was a blast.
商店街の大野書店はどう？古本は扱ってないけど、昔の在庫とかそのままになってるっぽかった
I
から。
love this. I'm only gonna drink green drinks from now on this stream.
わかった。付き合うよ。
But I'm gonna cover the logo because they didn't pay for us. That's. I figured as much. Well,
あった。お宝だ。
what they find?
窓の渚ファースト写真集。波打ち際のマーメイド。グループとして大ブレイク後、大々的にソロ活動を始
Well,
め
there
た
you
も
go.
のの全く売れず、その頃に発
So
売さ
real
れたん
quick,
だ。
chat. I saw a really funny video this morning. I like to listen to videos when I'm feeding the cows, and so there was this video of this guy that was like, "Let me show you our library's collection," and it was like some ancient tomes, right? Like one of them was a book about hunting down witches from the Salem witch trial days. One of them was a like hand copied version of the Bible. There was some really cool stuff in there. And then he's like, yeah, and then we have a vintage first issue copy of volume 1 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And then he just moved on to like more ancient books. Like that was completely fine. And I laughed really hard. That was great.
だけど、一人で始めたネット動画がバズって、瞬く間に再ブレイクを果たした異色の経歴を持つアイドルだよ。詳しいね。ちなみに、
Oh,
タイトルは波打ち際のマーメイドだけど、水着写真は一枚もないの。
that's interesting.
ないのかよ、詐欺じゃん。そういう斬新な手法もプレミアがついた一因になってるんだって。コウタくん、どうやら君もアイドルの沼にはまったみたいだね。
Look, there's a lot of kinds of nerds out there.
聞くことじゃないかもしれないけど、君はどっち
You
の
know,
世代の住人かな？
I don't mess with the idol scene. I know people that do. It's not for me. It's kind of the same thing as like the oh, what are they called? My brain has just left me. The vocal, no, not Vocaloids. That's a different thing. That used to also be really popular. VTubers. Like thank you, Rimas. I don't get into that anymore. That's a whole different level of fandom. You guys, you got your own thing over there. It's great. I got my own problems over here with Gundam and Kamen Rider and Super Sentai and Godzilla.
どっちというのはつまり、
Anymore. There was a time.
三次元推しかということさ。
There was a
三
time.
次元です。やっぱりまた俺と違う道に行っちゃったのか。金田一くんは二次元推しなんだね。だって考えても見てよ。二次元はいつまで経っても年を取らない。それって最強じゃない？でも二次元ってこの世界には存在してないよね。その点三次元は
They exist in our hearts, Coda.
アイドルの成長を目の当たりにできる。分かってないな。アニメーションという限られた物語の中だからこそ濃い青春が詰まってるんじゃないか。練りに練られた展開は毎回見逃せないシーンが目白押しだ。新しい絵の期待感は絶対二次元が上でしょ。それは言い過ぎだよ。三次元には二次元にない圧倒的な供給だってある
You
んだ
take
から。
that back.
圧倒的な供給？何のことだよ。だって三次元は生きてるだけで新規絵なんだから。なんてパワーワードだ。いや待て、新規絵って概念がそもそも二次元じゃないか。
This is just gonna devolve into the AI art debate all over
私
again.
を突っ込んでたな。
It's a good point, Rimas.
白状しろコート君。
実はアーカイブで見つけた二次元アイドルと三次元
ほ
アイドル
ほ
の領域がかなり近くて両方にはまったんだ。
そうだったのか。でも気持ちはわかるよ。さっきはあんなこと言ったけど、本当は俺も二次元と三次元両方好きなんだ。
They're nerds, all right.
つまり二人とも
I'm looking forward to watching the movie for
才能
sure.
があるってことだね。
そうなるね。
考えてみたらお互いの好きなものを認めて共有し合う方がずっと楽しいかも。
じゃあ新しい情報が入ったら真っ先に金田一君に教えるよ。
なら俺もコウタ君
No,
が
like-
喜びそうなものを見つけたらすぐ連絡す
I
るから。
fell off hard on VTubers, man. There were
次に会うのが楽しみだ
I
ね。
watched so many VTubers back in the day, and I can't keep up with them anymore, and
なんかい
they
い
do some weird stuff now
ダメ
sometimes.
よあれはあなたは踏み込んじゃいけない世界なの。
There's one VTuber I watch now, and it's
なんか
Christian Von Carmi on the 40k
気になり
VTuber.
ます。
思わぬところで新たな世界に目覚めようとしている者がいた。
Ore Sanjo! Hey, Bandit. I love Kamen Rider Dino. Do I have any more stamps to turn in? I want to save for the ogre. Yeah. And the big ones can be weird sometimes too, so I just went my separate ways. Occasionally watch some. I don't think there's anything wrong with watching VTubers. It's just like I was saying, they all had a different. Oh boy, they all had a different like desire for what they wanted. You know, that's people too. Everybody prefers different things. All right, we need to go to the next half of the shopping district. Bandit, we're doing all the side story stuff that we've unlocked so far. All right, I'm gonna go all the way to the end of the street. We're gonna run back and start on them. Is there one in Yamato's room? No. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do the story missions once we've done all the side missions that I currently have unlocked. We're gonna do all those first. I mean, I guess so. I guess so, Rebus. Mostly clips. I will watch clips every once in a while. But I used to watch a lot, like, I watched a lot of Iron Mouse back in the day because of her singing Sentai and Kamen Rider theme songs.
はいご飯だよ。
And then that spiraled me into all of her group that played D&D together, and
相当
I had to stop watching some of those people.
少々お見苦しいところを。しかし
Oh no,
依頼
Miko!
する前に危うく死ぬところでした。依頼？君たち猫猫探偵社ですよね。猫の言葉がわかるレイジ探偵がどんな悩みも解決してくれる。
Yeah, he's pretty great about that.
ブチ探偵のことも忘れないでほしいにゃ。でも依頼なら大歓迎にゃ。
Yeah.
助かります。なんと言っても命に関わる大問題なんですから。
命に
Yeah, I understand why some people like them, but like, I don't find horny humor very funny personally. Like, there are some lewd jokes that I think are pretty funny, but a lot of VTubers lean into that. Not all of them, but a lot of VTubers lean into that. And I just, you know, I'll let them do them. And this is the best cat owner ever. They just left the cat a hamburger.
見てください。これこそが命に関わる大問題なんです。
Heck yeah, my cats would love that.
これは
ハンバーガーだ。
どうです？食べられたもんじゃないでしょう。
Because it's got onions on it. Yeah. Yeah.
猫には毒にゃんよ。
Those onions gotta
その
go.
つもりのようなのですが、僕の口にはとてもじゃないが合いません。
So Reiji, just pick up the bun, pull off the onions, put the bun back on.
先ほどあなたがくれたご飯、あれこそ僕が求める味です。
カリカリのキャット。
Wait, did I say put the onions back on? Don't do that. You'll kill the cat.
旨味が凝縮し洗練された味。まさに至極の一品。ちょっと大げさだね。レイジ探偵、僕をバーガー地獄から救ってください。
Come on, Trey. I meant put the bun back on.
わかった。伝えてきた。明日から希望通りのご飯を用意するって言ってたよ。
本当ですか？ああ、あなたは命の恩人です。
Sorry, I went away somewhere for a minute.
楽しみにゃんね。
I don't think that's a good idea either. No, we lost a cat recently here at the house, and
ミーコ、雨宮くんから話
went away for a minute. I'm back.
今まで気づかなくてごめんな。はあ、ついに今日からカリカリ天国の日々が。
Now she's gonna give the cat hot dogs.
カリカリだ。
お前の希望通りカリカリベーコンバーガーにしてみたぞ。
カリカリベーコンバーガー。レイジ、一体なんて伝えたにゃ？
カリカリの。
It's more crunchy, yeah. What's the problem?
いつも普通のハンバーガーだったもんな。ほら、ガンガン食っていいぞ。
Yeah.
確かにカリ
Shout out. I mean, get that tomato off there.
なんも変わってないにゃん。
All right. Next up, the sunflower garden. Nothing here. And then
らっしゃい。
I thought it said we had a bunch in the shopping district, didn't it? Am I crazy? North Street. What street are we on right now? Why am I in the residential area? I was in the shopping district before. Why did I go here? What's wrong with me? Anything in the warehouse? Take the burgers and give the cat dry food. Apparently, the stream chat is lagging on stream.
Come on, Trey.
But I can still see your messages, chat. Oh, that one caught it. It just needed somebody to scream so it can get caught up. Yeah, it's definitely there now. Yeah, you fixed it. Congratulations. Yep.
そいつは本当に異星人なのか。
Could they really be an alien?
ご主人様、お帰りなさいませ。
Teredun.
テルルン、3番の席お願い。
はい。
テルルン、すごいな。入ったばっかなのにもう仕事完璧に覚えちゃってて、しかも独自の手法でお客様の気持ち
Does it feel
伝え
like
ちゃってるし。
Meowko, the distance between her eyes is a little wider than it should have been, or am I just looking too much into this?
ラブリーポイント。
Cute, cute.
別に貯めてくれなくてもいいし。まあ、どうでもいいけど。
おお、なんですかその投げやりかつ傲慢な態度。
All right, man. Reel it in.
ですなですな。
うっさい。黙れよ、キモオタ軍団。
They don't even have beards.
じゃあ。
どうもー、様子を見に来たよ。
邪魔しに来たのか。
That's not how you're supposed to respond, Teredun.
キャラ立ちすごいし超人気だね。
これも異星人をあぶり出すためだ。仕方ないさ。
I can't believe it's already been an hour of these. I mean, I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are too, but
テルルンにアトミックメイドアトミーのプラモを布教のため持参したよ。アトミーのメイド服を一部カスタマイズしたくってさ、メイド服を愛する者の視点から意見を聞かせてほしいんだ。ここのフリルはもう少し大きい方がいいかな。
知るか。君はからかうために来てるんだよな。
But more that would, yeah, for sure.
つい
For
に
sure.
姿を現したか。
いいじゃん、連絡先くらい教えて。
Yeah, man, that's a great way
ま
to
だの新品
hit it off with this girl. To
そこの君も可
You
愛
know.
いね。一緒にどっか遊びに行かない？
仕事があるんで。
固いこと言うなよ、メイドのね。
yeah, that's definitely gonna make her fall for you, man.
汚い手で触るなよ。ご主人様、そろそろお出かけの時間では？
覚えてろ。
Not really paying. I understand.
あれは
I don't think that guy was the alien, Tater dude.
待て。
Or did you see him through the door? That doesn't look like Sarzant.
今のフードは間違いないやつだ。なんだ、道路に液体が。これはまさか青い血、異星人の。
I sincerely hope that it is, because I don't want to think about what other strange liquids would be on the ground. That's where my mind went. And if so, that's a real weird guy. Shopping district Main Street. Shopping district South Street. I feel like we should have passed more of these by now. And then Takadai Park. There we go. Music in the background. Barely audible.
この前テルルンと話してたけど
Enjoy your meal, sir.
アトミックメイドアトミーのプラも出してた？
ああ、
テルルンも好きなんでしょ？あれさ、再現度ガチヤバだよね。特に胸装甲
Is Meowko gonna wind up being
超
the
細かく再現されてるし、スカート装甲に汚し塗装とか
the
も
alien spy?
お兄ちゃんなんかもっとコアでさ、あのレベルのプラモは
The spy guy is her brother, right? He's not an alien at all.
やつは店の中には入ってこなかった。やはり
Yeah, I heard about that.
とな
They're
る
gonna be
危険
reusing
だ
a bunch of the parts.
外に出ておとりにビラ配りに行ってきます。
あ、テルルン、お外なら私も一緒に行く。
Telling you, just I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Feels like her eyes are just a little bit further apart than they should be.
メイド喫茶いかがですか？
ご主人様、待ってます。
見つけたぞ。この前はよ
What
くも
what good does this do you, man? Like, in what world is this the right
う
call?
ざいよ。学習しないやつ。
だと？
It's broad
や
daylight.
がってんじゃねえか。
ヤマトとリュウゴ。
Not the two least people that I wanted to see me like this.
俺の目の前でメイドさんに迷惑かけてんだろう。
Yeah, I mean, this was always how this was gonna go. The police station is literally right down the road.
やるよこら。
Right down the road.
覚えてやがれ。
逃げたな。
腰抜けが。
Right down the road.
おかげで助かりました。
ほら、モコニャ、そろそろ戻ろう。
おい、ちょっと待て。
しまった、気づかれたか。
It is. I haven't seen you before. What's your name? Yeah. Because even though it's very obvious who that is.
フラレ魔王のお前がこんな美人に相手にされねえって。
Telling you, I get why the bit keeps coming back, but I've seen it so many times in anime.
どうやら新しい世界の扉が。黙れ!
Like, how could they not recognize his voice? You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but come on. Oh no! I'm assuming that was a Joseph Joestar. Oh no. Yeah, slightly higher. That's very true. Yeah. Everybody knows if you pitch your voice slightly higher, people think you're a different person. South Street at the Saotome Dojo. Like if I sound like this, nobody knows who I am anymore. It's really handy when I want to pretend to be somebody else for tax fraud purposes. Why was that the first place I went to? Move to the yeah, for sure. For sure. I want to clarify for the sake of the IRS, I have not nor will I ever commit tax fraud to my knowledge. Even if he was. Oh, you go. I love you, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, these are really good, but there's also a little part in the back of my brain going, Dawn Trail. And as it grows, we'll get closer and closer to me hitting that end stream button. Oh, it's June! Quick, she's working for Don Saburo!
その怪我どうしたんだよ。
ちょっとしくじっちゃった。あんたたちも黒岩を探してるんでしょ？
I just waiting for it to be like, yeah, it's no biggie. I got stabbed by one of those assassin guys, but I beat him up. It's fine.
相当やばいよ。
奴はどこにいる？知ってるなら教えろ。
ついてきて。
Let's go get him.
やっと来たね。
おい。
Momoka Don Saburo?
こんなとこに黒岩がいるのか？
残念でした。こんなとこにいるわけないでしょ。
Ah, she faked us out.
またお前ら。俺たち黒岩軍団、なめんじゃねえぞ。
ここはね、表向きは普通の道場だけど、裏では
I mean, look, they're doing a good job, right?
つまり、私も黒岩軍団の一人ってわけ。
何？霧島、俺たちを騙しやがったな。
騙される方が悪いんでしょ。この町はもう黒岩番長の支配下。
There's a word for it, and I can't combat it. That's it. They're being good combatants.
番長の元に行きたければ、私から一本取ってな。
Now we have a knockdown drag out fight, which will be off screen. Yep. You've been trashed. He's gonna give up now, right? They really could.
なかなかやるじゃん。いいよ。黒岩番長の居場所教えてあげる。
いや、 俺は何もやってねえけど。
ちょっと今の何？あんたやられるの下手すぎでし
Yeah,
ょ。
my guess is she always intended to tell them, but she had to wait until they got knocked
大
out
体こっ
first.
ちは負け慣れてないんだから
Yeah.
しょうがないでしょ。
だーお前らの喧嘩はいいからさっさと居場所を教え
Ryugo's about ready to start killing people. Just tell him where they are.
ビルだよ。
ろハイビルだってよついに居場所を掴んだぜ
ああ。
おいどうした居場所が分かったってのに浮かねえ顔だない
やー、
What a weird side quest this is.
おかしくねえか。
Alright, so now all we should have left is Tonki's next to, and then we have some of these. But this one is just one episode. These are just, I think this one's also, yeah, that one's also just one. Tonki's is in Tagadai Park near the pond. And I'll have to get the rest of them unlocked. I've got a guide that I'm going to have to follow of like, hey, this one is in this location. You have to have done this. I'm not trying to talk to you, sir. You have to have done this to unlock it. And this one's in this location. You have to have done this to unlock it. Basically just a lot more running around doing side quests to be able to get these scenes. But we're going to view them all. All of them.
お疲れ様でした
I don't know why I got loud on that. Look, it's been a really long week, okay? I got a chunk of the way, not even a big chunk, into Shadows of the Erd Tree, and the Dawn Trail came out today, and I was up at 4 a.m. so I could play that.
ネタは腐っとんちゃうかアホさらせ腐っとんのお前の舌やなんでやねん
Ah,
って確かに俺はゾンビやからねありがとうございました
that's very true. It's very true.
何あの人は絶対やばいやつだよ。
It's also very true, Rebob. I think we can pull it off. Like, we're in chapter 17 right now. We go for another couple hours
おもろないわ
doing story stuff. We should be okay.
さっき関西弁喋ってました？
それはその
Look at this part of a comedy duo.
もしかして漫才やってました？
ごまかせそうにないですね
I'm right there with you, Final
実は
Saber.
私仲間とコンビを組んでプロを目指してたんですでも滅亡の日にその夢
So,
も消えて
I'm
しまい
not
ました
opposed to more development
そうでした
for this crew.
でも
I
今でもその
didn't
時の
think we would get it, though. You know?
一人で練習してるんですまあストレス解消みたいなものですよ
She gonna volunteer to be the other half of his duo?
私の前でやってみせてください。
Oh, very nice.
どうも孤独な一人漫才ひがっちでした
At least let us hear like one more joke, you know.
いや
One more.
言わなくてもわかりますいまいちってことくらいは
Poor guy.
あ、でもほら、声を出すのって健康にもいいですし、ね。
やっぱり一人じゃ無理なんですよずっとあいつに頼ってたから
I don't want to say I don't care about these characters.
二人ならどうや俺も漫才の道目指しとってな一人がダメなんやったら
Thanks, Reboz.
二人やったらええんちゃう俺も練習混ぜてや
なんぼでも混ぜたるわ
So, he was alive this whole time? And Higachi that works for the company that does all the brain wipes didn't know? I'm very confused now. He's a fake person. Could be a robot.
何？私に何かご用ですか？何？
I am also fake.
私の
Tonki's
悩み
fake
聞
for
いてくれ
sure.
るの？
What if we're all fake?
私
Think about it.
最近自分がよくわからなくて。
All right, well, this got a
お父さん
lot
が死んだの
deeper
泣けなかった。
than I thought it was
話
gonna
って
go.
こんな感じなのかな。私変なのかな。
You can't just go, hey, here's this girl that does a concert, and then here's this guy that wants a comedy act, and then go straight into, here's a girl that's not been able to get over the death of her dad and doesn't know how to feel.
情けない話ですが、娘との接し方がわからないんです。話しかけてもそっけなくて、実の父親でないことをどこかで感じ取っているんでしょうか。
Also, this is not selling me on the fact that you're good people for doing all the memory manipulation you've done.
俺は本当の娘として接しているつもりです。娘を、さくらを幸せにしてやりたいです。
いつか伝わるさ。そう焦るな。
はい。
はいよ。天丼2つ。
Man, this took a turn. Yeah, like
娘さんをここに連れてきたらどうだ。なに、人間ってのは美味しい飯を食べてたら自然と笑顔になるもんだろう。
they went, hey, it was all fun and games a minute ago, one-man comedy show. Now, it's a story of a man who died, leaving his daughter alone in the world.
私のことそんなに見つめて。
And she doesn't know how to mourn him anymore.
言っちゃった。
She's talking to a robot dog because she doesn't know how to be a person. You can't just do those back to back, man. Seikoku Academy and Oblivion Bay. Alright, let's do the Seikoku Academy one first. And then we'll do some story stuff. I don't remember what wing it was. Classroom wing. Okay, we're in the right spot. Which side is it on? What was my favorite mission in Armored Core 6? Despite everything, I am really a fan of the Attack the Red Guns mission. I think that's a really fun mission. I really liked climbing the wall. Climbing the wall was fun. I think my favorite hands down mission is probably I guess it's the bad ending. Going back and playing AC3. The bad ending where you fight Rusty. Oh, that's such a good fight. I really like the mission where you fight Raven too. Like, ugh, that's a great mission. The mission where you get infinite burst to be able to shoot and fly around, that's pretty great. I say shoot, but I meant fly around and like dash.
不良ファッションの写真を撮って出すだけか。意外と簡単だな。
Okay.
あるじゃねえか。面白いこと。よし。一丁参加して
I
み
beat
るか
that game 6 times. I think if I'd only beat it like 2 or 3, some of the missions that weren't my favorite probably would have been more, like, stuck with me more. Some of those missions got a little grueling. I do think the underground missions are really good. I think the Strider mission, Explore Grid 086, it's a good one too. For sure, yeah.
なんで知ってる
I liked the mission where I don't remember the name of the mission, but it's the one where you team up with Rusty and you can wind up fighting against the 2 guys.
あえて場面設定に合わせてやってんだ
But then the worm shows up. My problem is I did that mission so many times. Yeah, it's a great mission, but I did that mission so many times. Trying to get all the... Because I 100%ed that game. Oh, I say I 100%ed it. Technically, I 99%ed it. Because we don't have an S rank on every mission. So technically, we have an S rank on almost all the missions, but not all of them.
学生が多い赤城町でおっぴらに不良ファッションが販売できると思うか？理解ある人間ばかりが住んでるわけじゃない。
This really just about fashion? Is that all this one is? Kuze's just winds up being about fashion? I was so excited for Kuze's. The mission's pretty rough. There is no secret dialogue. We tried. I really like the one to go get the gun too. The helping out the rebels, the Liberation Front. That was a really good one.
同じ条件でねじ伏せてこそ優位性を証明できるからな。
言うじゃねえか。なら真正面からぶっ倒してやるぜ。
I didn't hate Snail, but he probably is my least favorite character. Alternate boss, that was pretty good too. Pompadour. I do like pompadours. I beat that game 6 times and I could not tell you what a lot of those missions were called. Yeah. Yeah, Snail V2 was like, that was a rough fight. My least favorite boss? Also clarify, I didn't mean V2 Snail. I meant Snail V2, like Baltius 2. I think my least favorite boss is the Strider, because as cool as it is, it's a pain to have to climb it every time. Oh. All right, sure. No, I take that back. I really don't like the terminal boss. Welcome back. Will, I really don't like the terminal boss where you're fighting your boy Chatty and he's just like firing beams at you, and yet I really don't like that fight. Is that all? Is that all that was? Just they went and he got a pompadour and Kuze got a temporary tattoo? Is that what that was?
お前も参加してたのかよ。まあな。おい、投票結果が張り出されるぞ。
なんじゃこりゃ。おい、優勝したやつの写真見てみろ。
ふざけんなよ。結局選ばれるのはイケメンってオチか。
こいつを優勝させるためにここまでこじつけるとはな。
I mean, I guess it fits him, but I was so excited for Kuze's like side story thing, and that's all we get. All right. Next up, we have these two that are at Oblivion Bay, Surveillance Analysis Center, and then we can do some story missions. Surveillance. Yeah, for sure. Then he becomes a much better Kuze. I agree. There we go. No, I am very stupid in that I can't remember things until I start thinking about them again, and then the like book in my head opens up, and all of a sudden information is just like right there again. It's like, oh yeah, chatty. I hate it. I wish I could just remember things for the sake of remembering them. Yeah, there's some rough boss fights in there for sure, and then there's some really good ones. I got really tired of fighting almost every boss except for Balteus, Rusty. The uncle. You can. It doesn't make it less annoying to fight, in my opinion. V1.
すみません。我々はこれから会議なので失礼します。
Ah, so this one just show that the people don't trust them, right?
今の会話から推測するに新たな侵入者が確認されたということか。だがそれならなぜ俺たちに周知されない。可能性の段階に過ぎないのか。内通者の存在を疑っている。
Materlink's not a bad fight. I like the... Can't remember the name of it right now. The Guardian. That's a pretty good fight. Yeah, I agree. I think I like all 3 final bosses. I wish big final boss didn't have the boys with him. That's pretty annoying, but yeah, they are, but there's still a fun angle there of like a duel, right? Like that's what makes the Raven fight so fun. What makes the Rusty fight so fun. But
侵入者は何かしらの形跡を残しているはずだ。街中に無数にある監視カメラにならその姿が映っているだろう。調べないとな。
Yeah. Yeah, that final fight is interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. I just wish it wasn't a... Yeah. The gauntlet for sure, yes. Beat all these in a row. He's not. He's definitely not. I mean, I understand why you people in the black suits who I don't even know who you are or why you're here wouldn't trust him. But he's fought on our side multiple times. He's clearly checking the cameras looking for the intruder. I don't know. I hate the uncertainty this game has when it comes to the black suit people. Like, who are they and what are they doing here? They don't show up in story cutscenes. They're just here for these to not trust people and to try and claim androids. He's literally watching the cameras right now. Yeah, it's for the sake of drama, but it's not working, in my opinion. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I don't doubt that at all. I just don't like these black suit guys that just show up to be shady. You can't just ask him what he's doing? Look, I get he held you at gunpoint before, but you know why. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you should be focusing on.
セキュリティの見直しを検討してもら
Well,
っているところ
maybe
なん
if
です。
you'd explained that to them instead of excluding them, then it wouldn't have been a problem.
瀬君の勘違いです。
But you left them out in the dark because, you know, you don't trust them, thus making it where you trust them less.
違う。俺はただマーガレットさん、なんとか言ってやってくれ。
仕方ありませんね。どんな理由であれ、
Yeah, but
ハッキングを行ったのは事実ですから。
かかれ。やめろ。こんな馬鹿げた話があるか。うるさい。
why is it a problem that he hacked the system without permission now when he did it before?
行動を見直すいい機会です。独房で一晩。
He did it before, and everybody's response was, "Oh man, he hacked the memory module, and people remember, like they remember him being there. Oh well, guess he can join the crew." But now it's, oh, he hacked it to try and stop. I'm so mad right now. What is going on? All right, Togemon Main Street. Just. Yeah, like don't. If you're gonna tell me, well, we didn't arrest him then, don't then tell me, well, we're gonna arrest him now. That doesn't work. And now he's just back on the street. He's had his time in the brig. Right. Hey, I know you arrested me last time, but you're cute. So, how's it going? What you up to, girl?
調査が行われているのですが、やはりこの目で確認しなければ
Like, it just hard cut the end of that straight into this. For sure.
俺もソロンの連中がうまく暮らしていけてるのか気になっていたんだ。同行してもいいか?
Yeah, I mean, if that's his thing.
では行きましょう。
I don't think he will.
そういや、マーガレットさんはいいところのお嬢さんらしいな。そんな人が庶民の生活を理解できるのか? ここは庶民の生活を熟知した俺がきっちりフォローしてやる。
I'm sure you do want to give her a hand, buddy. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I wish Spike Spiegel was in more things. He's just such a great character.
大通りはいつ来ても賑やかですね。記憶の混乱を起こすものも出ていないと聞きますし。
It sounds like the start of like a country song, Rimas. He has red eyes, she has blue eyes. It was fun having Spike and T. Absolutely.
そろそろ昼食の時間ですし、カフェで休憩しません
Also,
か?
she makes a comment there that the street's always so busy. They just built this like last week.
ここは庶民の生活を教えるいい機会だな。
I get the point, but like, oh, his dodge was so good, especially with focus.
クーポンはもちろん様々な特典が得られて便利だぜ。
そのくらいは知っています。最近ではモバイルオーダーにも対応するようになって、ますます利便性が向上しましたよね。
何?
Yeah,
モバイルオーダー?
知りませんか? アプリ内で注文から支払いまでできるシステムです。メニューのカスタムにも対応していて、時短にもなります。
We're really just not going to bring up the arrest at all, are we? Also, the last side story made it seem like he was a super genius hacker, and this time he's surprised about mobile ordering. I'm not saying that these feel like they're written separately from each other, but, you know, I don't think we're going to get any DLC for it. I wish we would, but I don't think we're going to get any. I think the next thing we're seeing is like an older AC remade. Look, you struck out twice, Kuze. Just stop.
当然です。エコバッグは日頃から持ち歩いて、不要な出費は抑
Yeah,
えるよう
I
に
think
してる
so
んです。
too. I think we might get a remake of like 3
まさか
or 4.
クゼ君は毎回袋を購入して？もったいないとは思わないんですか？細かいことかもしれませんが、 何事も積み重ねです。こういうところから意識した方がいいと思います。
I get your point, Margaret. The Earth is a donut right now. We have bigger problems than some plastic bags. I'm just saying.
俺よりよっぽど感覚が庶民的なんじゃないか。
You know, oh, there's definitely more I'd like to see. I just feel like there's not really much more story-wise they could do with it. Unless we played as a different character. We could play as a different character.
ああ、平和そのものといった感じだな。これで視察の工程は終了なのか？
ええ。久世君のおかげで比較データも取れて充実した視察にな
Yeah,
りました。
that's what I'm saying. They can have you play as a
気にするな。
as just a merc.
じゃあ、俺はこれで失礼するぜ。
久世君、この後ですが。
So,
どうした？
I have to be honest. I have not felt a lot of.
もっと一緒にいたいとか？マーガレットさんに限ってそれはないか。
It would depend on which ending they went with as canon, basically. EC2. I mean, there's only one ending they could go with as canon that wouldn't have a huge change, because they definitely can't go with one of them. I'm not sold on this relationship. I'm sold on his feelings for her, absolutely. He thinks she's cute. He thinks she's got a good head on her shoulders. He's impressed by her. I am not sold at all on her feelings for him. And the fact that they haven't given me anything really for that until just suddenly her going, so what are you going to be doing after this? You know, I wanted something more. This man held a gun in her face. I guess for what it's worth, we did get her being like, hey, he was doing it for good reasons, and I really respect that. We did have that. I'll accept that, but I would have liked a little bit more.
予定でもあるんですか?
It might be. It might be.
特にないが。
Raven, because that's a special name now. Yeah.
では、なぜ地下の食品売り場に行かないんですか?
は?
Oh, we got an ad break.
感謝デーですよ。
I will pause while we ad break. I gotta make sure I cover the logo while I hold my space can up. All right. Ad will be done in 3, 2, 1.
食品から日用品まで 5% オフ。加えてポイントが 10% もつく大変お得な日です。
That's a pretty good deal. Dr.
そういうの
Space.
があるのか。あまり気にしてなくてな。
What I love the most about this is that my head disappears. Just see the background behind my
庶
head.
民の生活を教えてやるつもりがここまで凌駕されるとは。今更かもしれないが、マーガレットさんの買い物術を俺にも伝授してくれないか。
わかりました。ただし、もうすぐ始まるタイムセールは戦いです。気を引き締めてついてきてください。
All right.
おい。
What a weird game this is, man.
こいつは過酷なミッションになりそうだ。
All right. So that's all our side story stuff done for now. So we will do some main story stuff. Wait, can we switch to her right now? Nice. We can choose her as a pilot now. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, we haven't picked up any of this stuff. We might have more side story stuff to do, chat. You excited? I'm not. I don't mind the side story stuff. I just wish I didn't have to run around picking it all up. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, this guy just sells weapons. That's cool. Yeah. I did grab a murder sword from this guy. How could I not buy a murder sword? I don't want a peace sword. Can't do her main story right now. That makes sense. We need to get further with Yamato. Oh yeah, 100%. That is the entire reason why I got interested in the Warhammer 40k universe, was because of chainswords. And then once I got interested in the universe, I learned that there was actually way cooler stuff. But chainswords are beautiful.
アーシェム、少しいいか。ローグのことで話しておきたいことがある。これまで少ない規模で踏ん張ってきたが、そろそろ戦力を増やした方がいいと思ってな。
Okay.
そこでだ。地上に放置された機体を回収して、うちの頭数に加えて、
Yeah.
協力してくれるか。
The Tau are very cool. I have a little bit over 2,000 points of Tau.
実はちょうど良さそうなのを見つけてな。ただ周辺にはドラクター部隊が展開。連中を片付けた後で鉄王たちに回収させよう。
I am well in over my head at this point with Warhammer, and I just can't. Look, Remus, you don't gotta call me out like that, okay? I have a fully painted 3,000 point Blood Angel army. And I have 9 painted kill teams. You don't have to call me out like that. Just because my Tau aren't painted yet doesn't mean you have to call me out. It does. It does. That's fair, Final Saver. That's fair. I love the hobby and the lore more than I like playing the game. My brother loves to play the game, and I think sometimes he gets a little frustrated with me because I like the hobby side of it more than I like playing the game. I find the game, it's fun, right? But it's very unbalanced in a lot of ways. It's very hard to balance with how many moving parts there are. And I just want to put cool stuff on the table, you know? So I like to kit bash, I like to collect, and I like to paint. But I have a really hard time just doing one army. And so I wait for sales. And I wait for specials. And then I get combo boxes. So I have a lot of armies, but I don't necessarily have a lot of good armies, right? My stuff is not meta. But oh, it looks so cool. I've got the Tau broadside. I've got 2 broadsides and a ghost keel. Battletech seems really cool too. One of these days I'll do a video on my Warhammer collection, but it'll be after I've got a lot of it painted. Because otherwise people will be like, look at all that gray plastic. The gray tide. But yeah, you're right, but you don't have to say it. Time extra forward together. I really want at one point, like I need to get more deep. Thanks, Will. I need to get more deep into the rules for a couple of other systems, but at some point I really want to make a rule set to use with Gunpla that may not necessarily be like super well balanced, but would be a ton of fun to play. It's a lot of information. That's why I just like to play casually. I don't like to play on the big tables. There's a couple people's homebrew stuff that they've made that are really good, but I want to do something that uses like scatter dice. I love scatter dice. Oh, war heavy arms would be great. Ow! No, you don't. Ow. Oh, thank you. You guys all hit really hard. I haven't upgraded the Musashi at all. If you can stop hitting hard, that would be great. Like this. Oh, Kaiser. Yeah. What I really want to do is like crusade rules for like a Super Robot Wars style thing, where you have the crusade rules from Warhammer is like a special game type. Trying to make a rule set for Gunpla. Very nice. where basically you name your units and they level up as they go through missions, right? And they can take battle scars and stuff like that. I really want to do like a Super Robot Wars style system where as you use the unit, the pilot can get better at specific stuff, and like you spend your points to make shooting better or to make melee better, you know? Cockpit hits. Yeah, that would, you'd be able to abuse that, I think, pretty quickly. It would make sense, but I need to get my Warhammer stuff like together first. I got to get a better grasp on all those rules, and then I kind of want to get into Age of Sigmar as well. That new Skaven box is like $1,000 worth of value for a lot less than that. Ooh.
左腕を切られちゃいたが問題なく修復できたな。
これはクリファーズの。
Yeah.
なんだ？知り合いの機体か？
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say he's a friend, but you know.
ありがたく使わせてもらう。
You know.
抵抗はないんですか？
そんなもの何の腹の足しにもならんだろう。
We're in the desert now, you know. I'm hoping so.
侵略に使われたシドルの機体を平和のための戦いに生かす。
どうした？
いいえ。
Repurposed to fight for
また少しで
peace.
すが、前に進めるのではないかと、そう思っただけです。
そうか。こいつにもたっぷり働いてもらわないとな。
Yeah. Additional rogue unit added to Arshim's crew. All right. Let's take a look at her crew. The Dark Knight. Let's switch these two pilots because this should be the other way around. Yep. Yeah. Very cool. Give her the murder sword. Yeah. We'll try this thing out in a mission real quick, and then we'll switch back and do story. Alright, what missions does Arshim have? One struggle. Oh, those are replay. So side missions. Helping Hand. Reaping Fear. Take on the Dractors. Let's just do a normal, because she's only ranked 31. And no, I don't want to play... No, I want to play as Arshim. How do I... It'll be fine. I can switch mid-mission. It's fine. She brings not peace, but a sword. I could have switched them, I guess, and then we would have got to see the knight launch, but it's fine. We'll switch mid-mission. Musashio still looks very cool, so I'm not complaining. Mission start. Okay. It definitely feels the same, but it looks very different. I didn't expect it to play like very different, you know? I say that, some of these animations are a little different. Let's try out the murder sword. Ooh. Feels good and stompy. That's not who I want to lock onto. Oh, well, all right. Victor's killing everybody. I wanted to do a big swing with the murder sword, but Victor killed them all. That'll work. So I can't charge it unless I can't boost and charge it after boosting. It is just I can start charging it now or I can wait. But I can't boost and charge. I wonder if that's an upgrade we get later. Because like in a lot of games you would be able to tech that, you know? Alright, then we also got this one. I kind of just wanted to see the knight with the different weapon types. Boost! Magnum! Exactly. All right. That's pretty nice. Not very accurate, but not really a problem if you get up close. Nice. I think I liked the murder sword the most. I need to finish Geats. I have like 2 episodes left to go, 3 episodes left to go, I think. I didn't stop because I didn't like it. I stopped because the episodes weren't out yet. It does look a little strange, yeah. Egg. Oh. Also, I did not think to equip her with any super moves because I assumed it would come with them. It did not. She has none. Oops, indeed. Yeah, Geats is very good. Geats is very good. I'm a big fan of Drive, and I'm a big fan of Build, but I do like Gaim. So I definitely get where you're coming from. Geats is very good. Yeah, we probably will just... That's a good point. Just to be able to get through this. This guy's tanky. Geats is the first one that I think I'm going to be able to convince my wife to watch. She watched Drive a while back, but she didn't watch like all of it, you know? He was a boss, that's very true. But she's interested in Geats. She saw Nago and she got interested. Man, do I want to crack open this box of worms. I am really torn on Reiwa Kamen Rider so far. Because I loved 01. 01 was great. And then I love Geats. And then I don't really like Saber at all. I love the OP. Saber in your hand. Pen to write it down. I don't like Saber at all. And then I fell off so hard with Revice. And I haven't even started Gotchard. Yeah, Saber lost me big time. I need to go back and give it another shot, but it lost me big time. I'm really weird when it comes to Kamen Rider, though. How can I say that? He's right here. Yeah. There we go. Problem solved. Oh. I'm sure, Final Saber. I'm sure. No, it's just like I'm such a strange person when it comes to Kamen Rider. I love Showa Rider. I don't think there's a single show or writer series I don't like. That's fair. I love most of Heisei writer. There's a couple Heisei writers that I just don't love. And then Reiwa, I'm just not. I need to try Gotchard, because it could be that I'm like half and half right now. But I need to try Gotchard, I guess. All right, let's go to Landai and we'll do some story here. Dust in the wind.
ウルフに何の用だ、小娘。
出た。
私の言う通りにすれば今日も安心だ。
それビクトさんからの指示なんですけど、あの人が桃香さんのお父さんなんですか？
だと思う。お父さんの顔はっきりと思い出したんだ。
What just happened?
じゃあ照れくさいからとぼけてるんですかね。
You can't just throw Instructor Wolf out there and not have explained it at all.
ローグに近づいただけなのに足が震える。悪化してるってこと？このままじゃ私。
Yeah, we haven't got through her PTSD. That baby's grown so much.
どうだね。我が子の顔を見た気分は。やっと培養機から出せる状態になったので君に連絡したんだ。
I don't like how much Simon Raider is being like tender here.
その存在意義は計り知れない。
この子いていいんですよね。
ああ、たとえこの子の存在が戦乱の種になったとしても命を奪うことなど許されない。
わかっています。
まだ触らないでくれたまえ。
Well, I mean, yeah, it's yeah.
僕はこの子を守るために戦
う。Okay, so he has decided to protect her then. That remains to be seen, Final Saber. But yeah, yeah.
地球の子供たちに未来を送る。
未来？
未来というのはどうでしょう。
It's fitting. It's fitting.
未来か。この子にふさわしい名だな。
I remember 1996.
機体の正体が判明しました。
地球側の識別コード、マウンターポリス、
Ultraman Mebius. See, I thought about the other Mirai.
やっているのですが返答がありません。
何らかの理由で遠距離通信が使えないのかもしれませんね。
では、ローグ部隊を出撃させ、
Sure,
直接コン
let's
タクト
go.
します。
Deploy me. I defy you, game. I will not use the mission counter. I will do it myself. Okay. We can handle that though. That's. Oh, we get to go as Fire Loader. The Dynamo gear backing us up. Okay. All right. You get Kuze talking now, or no? No dialogue. All right. We'll just skip it then. We'll just skip it then. No, I like this game a lot. I wish it wasn't so hard to unlock the side content. Like the side stories. And I wish the side quests weren't mostly bad. There's some good side quests. But I'm loving the main story of this game.
Mission start.
More shelter missions soon. Gotcha, gotcha.
未確認ローグとのコンタクト、間もなくです。
静か、パイロット試験軽くクリアしたらしいな。
まあ、慣れてるしな。
Afraid she might
シェルター
die.
のお坊ちゃんたちよりはうまくやれるよな。
味方識別コード、ローグ複数接近。
更新して状況確認だよ。
分かってる。こちらシェルターイクシアのローグ
I don't trust this.
そちらの所属を確認したい。返答を頼む。
I don't trust this.
接触対象が攻撃態勢に入りました。
何？
どういうことだ？敵なのか？
Just like it.
わからん。反撃を待て。目視確認。黒い機体。あれはドラクターだ。
Yeah, those aren't rogues anymore.
コードは確かにマウンターのものです。
If they ever were.
生体反応もありません。無人機です。
That's clever.
無人機を戦闘レベルで
That's
起動
clever.
させる技術はイクシアにもありません。
ローグがドラクターの手に渡り、無人で駆動する機体に改造されたということでしょうか。
Man, now that you mentioned Ultraman, I need to get back into Blazar. I watched the first episode, really liked it. I need to watch the rest.
反撃させてもらう。
気をつけてください、クゼ君。
See, yeah, absolutely. Now I can buy it if she's gonna be acting like that here too.
パッと見ローグだが、カラーリングは完全にドラクターだな。
理由はわからないけど。
Ow.
なんか気持ち悪い。
他のエリアにもマウンターが出現。
Ooh, I charged it up first. That was great.
何体出てこようと片っ端から倒すまでだ。
For sure.
行くぞ、静か。
ああ。
Absolutely, Bandit. You called it. Oh, Kuze's the best. Right, let's continue. I'll go for that free healing over here, though. I got into Ultraman really late compared to the rest. I had already seen most of Heisei Rider, and I'd seen 7? I think it was 7 Sentai series by the time I watched my first Ultraman. But I started with Ultraman Geed, and I loved it. No, for sure. I don't know why. I was one of those people that was like, well, Ultraman's just very different. Well, it is different, but not like in a bad way. My favorite kaiju, no, my favorite is still from Geed, and it is Legionoid. That black and white checkered pattern. I believe Legionoid had shown up in some other stuff before, but Geed was the first time that I saw Legionoid. I just love that black and white checker pattern on that giant dino mech. Boop, 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 boop. Gotcha. So. Now, if we're just talking like in general kaiju and not Ultraman kaiju, it's probably Destroya. King Ghidorah is very good. I love Destroya. I love Baragon. Gigan's okay. I don't hate Gigan. We are getting eaten alive here. So is she. Okay. Thought things might be different on her end. Maybe I shouldn't have done it on expert. The writing fall is ready. Biolante was pretty good too into Space Godzilla. And of course, who doesn't love Gamera? But I think I'm a Destroya man. Oh. Got the one behind me. Didn't get the one in front of me. Got the one behind me. Shot in the back. Yeah, Destroy. Oh, just such a wonderful design, so incredibly like creepy. Love Destroyer.
Destruction Breaker!
So good. Ice Kaiju and Secret Empire. Yeah. These guys are really strong. There we go.
詳しく調べる必要があります。残骸を回収してください。了解しました。調査部隊を
Could have changed to the Grand Buster. That might have helped.
俺たちは帰還する。
See, if this was Monster Hunter, there'd be jet engines on the back of that thing. Whew. A tough mission.
Epic.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I really like Kuzei, and Kuzei's mech is pretty great too, Remote.
兄貴、補給終わりましたぜ。
It shows up in the cutscene too. That's cool. I mean, it is just showing the room, right? So of course it would.
わかりました。
Very cool. All right. That's fair. I used to have a friend many years ago. We are not friends anymore. But it was probably 10 years ago. Unironically looked at me and said that he couldn't get into Godzilla movies because there wasn't enough of the giant monsters and it focused on the people too much. And I was like, well, that's what sells the whole story. You're seeing it from the perspective of the people as their lives are wrecked by these giant monsters. And he was like, nope, don't care. I was like, but that's the point, is the giant monster. It's there because it's there for a reason. Did not matter. Please tell me she doesn't have her own version of the lab. Why? Literally, what does it hurt to just let me use the moves that I've unlocked on Yamato? By the end of this story, they're going to be on the same team anyway, right? So why?
Emotional damage.
And she has to collect her own parts, doesn't she?
Do it.
Okay, alright. Alright. Just in the back of my head right now, do you know what I'm hearing?
Emotional damage.
A good time for both of those. In the back of my mind, I'm hearing dun, 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 dun. The Dawn Trail music. Oh, that one stings, man. I thought this game couldn't hurt me anymore. That one stings. That's also a good time for that. I really don't understand the reason for this. So a little behind the veil here, chat. On Mondays, when I go to Rundgren's house and we watch Gundam, before we sit down to watch Gundam, he asked me like, "Hey, how'd the stream go Friday? You know, did you have a good time? Did you have fun?" He is in many ways, you know, a very nice person. And don't ever tell him I said this, because if you do, I'll deny it. But he'll ask me like, "Hey, how'd the stream go? You know, did you have a good time?" And then he for sure does, Bandit. And then I'll be like, "Yeah, you know, we had some cool stuff. I got to, you know, fire a ray from space. It was really cool." Monday, I have to look him in the eye and say, yeah, we did have a good time. Here is a very ugly crier. That's very true. Should probably put Gantz Buster there instead. I just want to move it. Can I now equip the ones that I've just gotten? There we go. Okay. We did it. Let's go ahead and switch these two now. So we'll switch her here. And then... That's not going to work the way I think it is it? It's not going to work at all. Yeah, it's not going to work the way I think it's going to work at all. I need to switch them back. Look, I'm thrown for a loop right now. That was Amro. One day he will ask that and I will cry. Yeah. That's going to be when we get to Mega Man X7. So, chat. Whenever we beat Gundam Breaker 4, which is going to be a long time from now, but whenever we do that, we're going to do like all of the Mega Man games. We might not do them back to back or anything, but over time, we're going to play through all the Mega Man games because I love them so much. When we get to X7, I'm going to cry. There's a boss in X7 that goes, "Burn to the ground!" And it's just like, it's supposed to be his line, right? As he tells you to burn to the ground. But it's bugged. It's broken. And so it just, yeah. And so while you're fighting that boss fight, you hear, burn to the ground, burn. And it's just the entire fight. He never shuts up. Oh, we sure are, Final Saber. We sure are. I love that game. That game has no right to be as hard as it is, but I love that game. The encounter rate in that game is so high. Plain Fine Art, yeah. He's in my soul forever. For sure, for sure. Oh, the best part is we're gonna fight Ninetales too. I want her to be in the I just upgraded the other one. I want her to be in the other one. Put her in the other one. I hate the way the menus work in this game. I hate the way the menus work in this game. Oh yeah, we're gonna beat Ninetales. We're gonna have to do everything to be able to beat Ninetales. Yeah, I have done it once. I have beaten Ninetales once. We'll have to get X's armor, Zero's armor, and we're gonna make Cinnamon super broken so that we can do it. That's how I eventually was able to do it. That's fair. For anybody who doesn't know about Ninetales, so Mega Man X Command Mission is a turn-based RPG. and it has an incredibly high encounter rate for no good reason. But there are ways to cheese that game. Cinnamon, the main healing character, is the best way to cheese the game. There is a super boss in that game, a secret super boss. He is incredibly difficult, and to get to him, you first have to beat 9 other enemies that are part of the Tails clan. So you go through like 1 Tails all the way down to 9 Tails, right? What makes 9 Tails so difficult is that 9 Tails heals every turn. And he heals a good chunk of his HP every turn. I think it's like an 1/8 of his HP that he heals. It might even be a 1/6 of his HP that he heals every single time he gets a turn. That's fair, Remus. Very nice, Bandit. Very nice. So, you effectively have to outdamage him while he's healing his entire health bar. And if he stuns you, he'll get his entire health bar back. Effectively. So it is a very difficult fight, but there is a way to cheese it using the kitty cat claws with Cinnamon. For sure, man. For sure. I wish I had customized this thing more before this mission, because it's very weak. It's more powerful than the Knight was, but it's still very weak. Yeah, the first stream, when the game first comes out, oh, the grind is so bad. Sounds good, Will. Later, man. The first stream, we'll probably just do like a checking out the story stream, you know? But then after that, we'll do like a, hey, get people in, play and have a good time. There's a couple cheese strats you can use in that game to be able to, in command mission, to be able to really get going. You can make Zero, when he's got the absolute zero armor on, you can make his health regen from his own basic attacks so high that he effectively, like, he can still die, but it's really hard for him to die. You can make Axel busted. You can make Marino's dodge incredible. Sounds like a plan, Rivas. Yeah, like I said, the first stream will just be playing the game, having a good time, but after that, we'll start getting people in. Also, a little fun detail. We're just fuming up, yeah. In X Command Mission, X is voiced by Mark Gotham, which may not sound like a familiar name, but if you go back and listen to him say, "Charge shot," you might recognize that voice. A lot of worms. So this is really supposed to be your tutorial mission for Arshim, right? Like she gets some stuff. Yeah. I think it's the only time he's voiced X. I'm not positive on that, but I think so. Yeah, this gets her access to more abilities and stuff. Very cool. Ooh, cutscene, okay. Very nice. It looked like some of those worms just ran away. All right, then. Yeah, glass them indeed.
ワームのやつら逃げていきますよ。
Okay, so they were running away. Nice attention to detail.
あいつの中じゃワームですらも命のカウントに入る。
I killed a lot of worms a minute ago, man. I don't know what you mean. I killed a lot of them a minute ago.
Rank up. New record. Epic.
So funny story, since we're talking about Mega Man X Command Mission. When I was a kid, my mom took the game away from me. And I say as a kid, I was like, Sniper Joe, I was like, X Command Mission was in 04? When was X Command Mission? That's not what I meant to bring up. It was 04. Yeah, okay. So I was 14. Revealing my age. And my mom walked in right as Steel Massimo called someone a dastard. And she was like, "What games have you been playing?" And I grew up in a very religious household, let's say. And she was like, "What kind of game are you playing?" And she took it away from me, and I had to get the dictionary as a 14-year-old, get the dictionary and show my mother that it was a different word. And then she gave me the game back. She didn't know that I was also playing like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you know, like she didn't even know that part. That wasn't important. I just wanted my Mega Man back.
何人か殺して分からせるか
ダメです。私に任せてください。
止まれ。それ以上近づくな。
バルト。
お前たちはテラーシュか。
私はあなたたちと同じシドルの民ですが、テラーシュの仲間もいます。
That is the queen, yeah. You missed a little bit last week, Remus.
待ってください。決して危害を加えるつもりはありません。
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
何をしにここへ来た？
私たちは仲間です。あなたたちを助けるため。
We came to save you.
共に生きるために来ました。
To live together in peace. Meanwhile, Veloa Gidez. Yeah, so Remus, she has been rearmed. Arshim is working with the Queen, and Victor's working with them. And Arshim kissed Yamato. And Remus, you missed this wonderful segment. I'm gonna catch you up real quick. The two people that are working with Griffos that were sent to kill the Queen, that cut the Queen's arms off, they are currently following Yamato. They snuck into the shelter to follow Yamato to figure out the power of this kiss thing that Terrans do. So it's the best plotline in this game. They also want to know why she cares about Yamato, but you know, mostly the kiss thing, in my mind.
どうだ？
武器はトレーラーの中のものだけだ。あと、テラーシュの機体には警戒しておく。
I like this music a lot. Macross called culture.
いいだろう。中に入れてやる。
I know, like, it's been parodied a lot since then, and it's been done a lot more since then. But the fact that OG Macross straight up has a scene where an alien Zentradi goes, "Show me about your romantic culture. Show me what. Tell me about kisses. What is this? Show me a kiss." And then Misa's got a kiss Hikaru. Oh, I love OG Macross. It's so good. I think it does, Remus, but I think it's changed its domain a few times. Oh yeah, that fully happens in original Macross. It is a wonderfully hilarious scene. Especially because Misa is like, oh, I don't want to kiss him, but I have to. And so then she does, and she kind of enjoys it, right? And afterwards, Hikaru is like, I mean, I know he's not watching, but we could go again, you know? Because she actually kind of already had a thing for Hikaru. Oh, yeah. I'm going to talk to you in a minute, Balto. I'm running around picking up stuff off your ground. Yes, they sure did. Also, there's one of the worst animated fight scenes of all time when... Oh, what is her name? Is it Milia? When she tries to kill Max with the knife? Yeah, and then Max shows up. Yeah, pretty much. And then she's just naked on the ground. I don't know why she decided to try and assassinate him naked. Look, OG Macross is weird in the best way. I love Super Dimension Fortress Macross. And yeah, they did. And that leads to Macross 7. I think they had quite a few. I don't remember the exact number, but quite a few. Because their daughter is one of the main characters in 7. Yeah, you know, your mom, she tried to stab me. You know, it all worked out though. Yeah. Also, just a reminder, Macross is the single best, like, ever. Because Macross 7, the main character is a singer in a band, and he plays the guitar, and he pilots the mech to sing more. Firebomber rules. Don't you kick your love hard. Dynamite explosion once again. There's only 7 kids. Yeah, that's why it's called Macross 7, right? Oh yeah, Rimas the mayor broke out too. And he's joined up with them. Atherin thought a piano was impressive. If Atherin could have seen Neki Basara flying around with a guitar controller, he never would have had the problems he had. He would have just joined up with Basara for sure. Atherin probably could have sang backup vocals. I know for a fact there is some Seed radio play where they had him sing. Oh, I'm so excited to see that movie. You and Will both have said how good it is. I like this though, this story beat of meeting these G-dolls that have crashed and been stuck here. Forgotten by their people. This part's yet to come. I'm excited. Nice. As you would want. Luna Mario Hawk. Yeah. They had it on a day that I absolutely had to work. At my local screening. I really wanted to go see it, but I did not have a choice but to work that day. There are days that I can get out of, and then there are days that I can't get out of.
そうですか。
Yeah, for sure.
テラーシュの世界にはうどんという不思議な食べ物があるんです。それならお口に合うかもしれません。ビクトならきっと作れます。頼んでみましょう。
I've had that once before with a Gundam character named Katagina Luce. As soon as I saw Katagina, I was like, I'm gonna hate this character. I was right. I felt like this guy had figured it out.
気づいていたのですか?
From the way he was just staring. Flay? I don't hate Flay, but I absolutely do Katagina Luce. That's fair. I don't blame anybody that does, for sure.
敵が来るまでこのことは他の者には。
Allow me to volunteer to be your guard, princess.
かつてはいました。本当に信頼できる者が。
Do not talk bad about him!
その者は命を懸けて私を守ろうとしていました。私がやろうとしていることを、あれほどの心強いナイトは他にいません。
Bite your tongue off! Where's the SARS at? Yeah, this guy. Also, how many Arshims do you think there are in your nation? I don't know how common that name is. Yeah, Flay just did her best. That doesn't mean that she did good. But I don't like her, but I understand why she did what she did. I don't think it was the right call, but so Shino Agvalis is doing his own thing. To the front lines in G Generation? Very nice. Oh, I definitely agree she's toxic, for sure. She's very manipulative. Like, it's one thing that, like, even Rundgren did not like Kira at all. He still doesn't, right? But Rundgren was like, Kira, this is a bad call, man. Don't get involved with her. For your own sake, dude. Front of the Coliseum. Getting a lot of animated cutscenes. I'm digging it. Yes, I had a rough time. And oh, the manga compared to the anime for what it does to Izak. What? What? Okay, I completely misunderstood what this was. I thought they had built a city down here. So get the Coliseum fighters to fight in your army. That's an army right there for you. Izak gets done dirty by the anime. Izak in the manga, so much better of a character. Like Shiho Hohenfuss, who winds up being like, I read it. She winds up being like Izak's love interest. She actually gets named in the manga and actually has lines. Unlike in the anime, where she's just standing at his side at the end of the series, just there for no reason. What's worse, she's in the ED. Shiho is in the ED and she gets no lines in the entirety of the anime. They recognized that she should be there, but they don't give her a line.
Nani?
戦うんですか?
It makes me mad.
経験豊富なパイロットとの試合は貴重だ。腕を磨くにはちょうどいい。
Yeah, they added her suit into the background in the remaster because they remembered that people cared about her as a character. Like, for clarification, when I talk about how much better Izak is in the manga, so in Destiny, right, the moment with Yakin Due, where they're trying to Junius 7, where they're trying to drop Junius 7 on Earth, the remnant, the rebels, as it were. There's a moment in there where Atherin joins in to help, and Izak's line is something to the effect of, "Atherin, what are you doing here?" And Diarca says, "I thought you were in Orb," or something like that, right? In the manga, Izak says, "You shouldn't have had to be here," which is very different from "what are you doing here?" You shouldn't have had to be here is like, you shouldn't have had to pilot a mobile suit again. We were supposed to be able to handle this. And it's like, it's an actual character moment instead of just, "What are you doing here?" They butchered my boy, is what I'm saying. He deserves so much better. Yeah. Like in Seed, there's a moment where Izak shoots that shuttle, right? Because he thinks it's prisoners escaping. In the manga, you get the moment where somebody tells Izak there were no soldiers on that shuttle. That was a civilian shuttle. And he has to live with that then. He finds out. Whereas in the actual Seed anime, nobody ever tells him. He never finds out. What does she pilot here if you haven't unlocked the Dark Knight? Does she not pilot? Is it just the Musashio? Before we do this, I'm gonna spruce up the Musashio. Oh, it's ad break time. I can spruce up the Musashio while it's ad break time. Solo, if you don't have the second machine, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right, and then here we go. Actually, we don't have. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it just never gets brought up again. Nobody ever goes, "Hey, Izak, did you know that actually that was a little girl and a bunch of civilians that you killed?" It just gets brushed under the rug. Top 5 most brutal. The woman carrying the baby that gets hit in the head with a shell in F91. The boy in Victory that is loading the bazooka and gets his head shot off. That's the top 2 for me. From there, I would say, yeah, the bazooka headshot is pretty good with Char and Cassilia. That's pretty solid. G-Witch, I think, has one of them. I don't want to spoil that for people that haven't seen it yet, but that one I think is up there, yeah. And then Nichols is pretty rough. No, Toll. It's got to be Toll. The shield hits the cockpit and you see his head fly off. Got to be Toll for number 5. Like, Nichols is rough, but Atherin, run. Go. Oh, I have one that might actually take one of the other ones up. Yeah, that was excessive. Katie in... Ow, I walked right into that. Katie in Victory. I think that's her name. The first one that dies of the Shrike team, who's holding up the space catapult. Exactly. Yeah, that she deserves so much better than that. That was rough. I was hoping this had a charge move. It doesn't. Bernie's is pretty rough too in 0080. I'm trying to fire. There we go. Oh yeah, we should use Arshim stuff once we got hers unlocked. Whoa, just immediately get blasted. Okay. Very cool. I don't blame you. Absolutely. Woo. Yeah, your suit can stay. Oof. Oh, Yakujan's is so good. Very nice. Ganymede Crusher. Gans Blaster. You can't do this to me. I'm Yakujan. Oh. You're Yakujan, huh?
Rank up. New record.
Wonderful. Yeah. With that in mind, it's not as brutal, but it hurts a lot more, you know? She knows. After he fires the shot and it's not enough. And he just gets... Oh. Oh, my boy. Hush Midi's death is still my favorite death in all of Gundam, though. I love Hush Midi's death. There's a death in 00 that's pretty rough, too, now that I think about it. Getting thrown off into space. Yeah, no, she did. She did. Ghastly's pretty good. Yeah, Julieta absolutely made him miss. But the reason Hush Middies is my favorite, I guess big spoilers for IBO. So Hush Middy legitimately cannot fight anymore, right? He is dying. He doesn't realize he's dying. All he ever wanted was to be able to fight like Mikazuki. And he tells Mikazuki, I'll hold the line here. Mikazuki knows he's dead. And says, okay. And then just goes past him as Hush Middy dies. Getting to feel like in death he was actually doing something. Even though realistically, they just went right past him. You know, he wasn't a threat anymore at all. Just, it's such a poignant, tragic death of this man finally thinks in his head he's getting to do something amazing. And in actuality, nothing. Ugh, my heart. I do love Patrick Colasauer. The Immortal.
ローグの基本設計をもとにそれぞれのシェルターに派生したタイプがあるってわけ。
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
はい、実に興味深いです。
That reminds you? Ooh, interested. Color me interested, good sir. Respect indeed. Patrick Colasauer. Really? Okay, I need to watch Divers.
どういうことだ?
一つには地球側の機体をドラクターが奪ったと考えられます。
The other possibility is that one of the shelters is working with the Dractors, right?
待ってください。ドラクターに寝返った地球人がいるというのは考えられないでしょうか。
We already know they can because it happened with the mayor. Just always shows up in the background. That's great. The Colasauer everywhere system. Yep. Man, I love June. I'm not saying this because it's annoying me, because I definitely need you to understand it's not. Someone needs to help this woman. We keep getting these little flashes of her on her own trying to deal with it. Someone needs to help her. Please, Reiji. You went too far and you gotta fix this mess. Ooh. Please, Ibushi, please help her. Yeah, for sure.
今だって腐った魚の目をしてたぞ。
それひどくないですか？
So far, it's been pretty great. I do know the worst death in all of Gundam.
おい、霧島。
The worst death in all of Gundam is Rasara Moon.
よし。
Double Zeta.
も買い込んだし、あとは飾り付けだけだな。目いっぱいきらびやかに。
Nothing even touches her because of an animation mistake. Nothing even touches her.
喜ぶ顔が目に浮かぶぜ。
She dies.
なんかお祝いするの?
To the point where Tomino has been in interviews later being like, oh, well, it was because of the new type. Psychic energy was too much for her, and she used too much of her energy to... No, that's Sharasun. Rasaramun is one of the Moon girls, one of the twins. He's like, she used too much of her energy to try and help Mondo. And so that's why she created like a force field, and that's why the thing just fell over to the side. It's like, yeah, that's where the animation error is at, Tomino. There's no force field. Nothing gets moved to the side. She just holds her arms up, nothing happens, and then she dies. That's the problem, Tomino. Or what it's... Well, I'm talking about, like, the worst. As in, like, it cannot... I understand what you're saying. As in, it ruined Char's life. But, like, the worst is in it doesn't make sense. The worst from, like, a lore perspective. Yeah, I see what you're saying. For sure. Ooh, here we go.
はい、これ検査結果。ありがとう、お姉さん。腰の痛みがひどくなったら、ちゃんと店に来るように言ってよ。はーい。
Also, I don't remember us ever having somebody make like a force field out of new type power before.
困ったもんだ。
そうだな。
地位を拒むとは変わってるな。
Pretty high up there, though, is Chan Agi for dying for doing her job, Hathaway. I liked Chan.
君はどこを怪我したんだ? どこも傷はなさそうだが。
Yeah, that's another pretty big one in Victory. Oliver dies to ram himself into a battleship, a motorbike battleship, and it does nothing to stop it whatsoever. He absolutely would have been better spent going for the bridge instead of ramming into the wheel.
そうか。
We're spoiling a lot of Gundam characters' deaths here.
もうすぐ死ぬの。あ、ここにいた。何やってんだよ、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, she saves his life.
勝手に他の人の病室に。
Javelin gets squished. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I like Yugra a lot. I wish we got to see a little bit more from his eyes.
払えるぜ。一大事ヤマト。
ヤマト。
清香か。
Yeah.
何その焦った顔。変な妄想してたってこと？
There's some pretty rough ones. For sure.
あのさ。
ん？
待ってるから。
あ？
私、ヤマトを待ってる。
For what?
何言ってんだ。意味わかんね
え。Yeah, in the Halo, yeah.
私帰るね。
What are you waiting on? For him to tell you that he likes Arshim?
俺も帰るか。
What do you mean, Kyoka? I'm so confused right now. What does that mean? I don't understand what she mean. Like, it would be different if she had told him how she felt and then was like, you know, I'm waiting for your response. And then she was like, I'm still waiting. You know, I'll wait as long as I need to. But she didn't. She just... Oh, she's so confusing. Victory does have some good things about it. I think I was harsher on it at the time than I needed to be. But I definitely don't like the writing in Victory. Childhood freak gets shafted. The big points for Victory for me are the Shrike team. Marbet, Oliver, Odilo Heinkel, who is the biggest bro. And I do like Uso for the most part. I don't like Chronicle Asher. None of these respawned. I don't know why I'm looking. None of them respawned. I do like all the executions, though. Oh, there was a shiny out there. No, go back. He's never been to that job, kid.
問題ない。そういう設定だからな。
設定。
No.
いつも通りってことだね。
あ。
シドルの攻撃によるものか。
I don't know how much you want me to say, Remus, but technically... Okay, that is still identified as UC. I think it's F91. I think F91 is the last one. But there are a couple series that they're in it. You know, they're a part of it. Yokujan. Yeah. Katajino Loose and Yokujan probably. F91's before? I thought it was after V. Because Turn A and Reconquista NG are both connected to Universal Century. Attack from outside.
この辺りは地下地層に空洞があります。敵はそこから攻撃を仕掛けているのかもしれません。ローグ出撃準備。
Deploy our rogues. Oh, I'm checking, Remus. Checking right now. Yeah. Katajina is really annoying to me. It's like a personal hatred, though. Yeah, Victory is 30 years after F91. That math doesn't really work for me because a lot of people think that Uso is Char's grandson, but I guess it's still technically possible. I feel like the math is... Remus, I'm so sorry. G Savior is technically after Victory Gundam. So, like, Char vanishes at the end of Char's counterattack, right? Which is UC year 93. And Victory Gundam is 153. So it's still possible. But the finale of the Universal Century is Turn A, just like the finale of all the other centuries is Turn A. Turn A is like the meeting point where everything comes together. I'm just telling you what's on the official timeline. I'm just communicating to you what Sunrise said. Do it, Yugra. Yeah, Katajina's super manipulative. She takes advantage of children. I've heard that too, actually. Yugra's a knight. I like Yugra a lot. Hope he joins the team and doesn't die.
なぜどうせ死んでいく私を助けたの？
私にはお前がどれくらい生きられるかわからん。だがもし他のものよりも短いのなら
Yeah, she's pretty rough.
大切にすべきではないのか。
Yeah, you gotta make the most of the time that you got. He's absolutely right. I love Yugra. He's the best.
返り討ちにしてやるぜ。
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give my quick, as spoiler light as possible rant about Katajina Lewis and why she sucks. Katajina Lewis is the kind of person to go, hey, this kid has a crush on me. This kid is also like the pilot of the Gundam. I'm gonna lead him on and make him think that I'm his friend, and I'll even message him for years ahead of time as like as a pen pal, just to be able to keep stringing him along. Not because I have any interest in this kid, but because he likes this other girl, and I'm not okay with them being together, even though I'm not gonna get with him. So I'll do that. And then as soon as another man comes into her life that also has something special about him, she immediately betrays everyone, gets a bunch of people killed to go be with this guy, and then just constantly manipulates him. She's the worst. Yeah. Like at one point, Uso sees her again and goes, Katajina, why are you working with them? They're executing people. Why are you working with them? And Katajina says, a boy like you couldn't understand the heart of a woman, so I had to find a man who could. Like, Katajina, that is not what he asked you. What are you doing? Drill arm. Heck yeah, it is. Maybe. Yeah, Shakti's so much better. Drill arm.
戦えないなんて言ってられないだろ。
デパ地下だろうが屋上だろうが戦いとなりゃぶちのめすまでだ。
今日もテンション高いね。
Cut to June. Cut to June. It's character development time. Oh, drill arms are the best. All right. We already know there's not dialogue there or here. Get it out of here. She's having a tough time, Rimas. She just found out that Chronicle Asher's wearing Katajina's panties on his face. She's having a tough time with it, okay? I really need to customize these to look better. Because, oof. Drill arm! Look at those! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Drill arm! Like a pile bunker? Yeah! Just send Kyosuke in with the Altaisen. You'll be fine. Oh, these are wonderful. And that finisher? Heck yeah. It looks like they double his knuckles, I'm guessing, based on the moveset. Which makes sense. Dromojimon? That's not Dromojimon, that's Ankylamon? No. What's he called? It is Dromojimon. When it's Ankylamon and he Digiegg of knowledge. Remojima.
地下空洞は地下にある磁場によって敵の出現に気づきにくい場合がある。いきなり敵が近くにいて大惨事ということもあり得る。
Who is Mr. Fox? It's Digmon, you're right. Mr. Wolf. Instructor Wolf. I'm so sorry. Where did he come from? Digmon, thank you. Dremojimon is the big beast guy with the drill. Their support AI. All right. Oh yeah, Kyosuke Nambu has incredible real robot. I love the Altyson. And the Altyson knocked. You can do this, June, I believe. Look, Reiji, you got her into this mess. You really need to help her out, man. This is what we've been waiting for. You put so much armor on it, you need a flight pack just to stand up. Yep. Oh, my favorite Digimon is Dynasmon from the Royal Knights, with a close second being Griffinmon. If I could have any rookie as my partner. Ooh. Might be Kunemon.
で、ボスに俺たちの熱い気持ちを送ることにしました。ボス、いえ、ジュンさん、覚えてますか？初めてステージに上がった日のこと。ステージの脇
That's very fair. But what about Toyagumon? I do also love Black War Greymon. I have a Black War Greymon magic playmat. Shine Greymon's also very good.
ジュンさん、もし何か投げられたりやじられたりしたら、俺たちが守ります。
See, this is good for them too. It gives them a lot more definition that we just haven't had.
どんな結果になろうと応援してます。でももしダメだったら一緒に泣きましょう。
じゃあ、うまくいって
War Greymon's just a classic, you know?
はい。ジュンさんの一歩は俺たちみんなの
I'm really excited for that Royal Knights manga. It's gonna be fun.
わかった。
You sort of dislike this scene. I just like Kunemon. He's got some really cool Digivolutions. And I used him a lot in the first Digimon World game. And in Digimon World 2. Might have just been in 2. I might not have used him in 1. I used him a lot in 2. Dukemon. Yeah. Dukemon. Also, hold on. Hold on. Those guys looked a lot older than her just a second ago, right? I'm not crazy on that? Yeah, so they found out more, huh? They don't seem shocked. Yeah. Oh, maybe they don't know the truth. What did he tell him? Oh no, he told him the truth. Okay. I thought he might have told him a lie. Again, people find this secret out way too easily. No, I like this scene. I do still feel like there should have been something more of like confronting death. But okay. Sure, I'll accept it. That's also very true, yeah. Ready! They have something new and fancy now? You know what? I'm turned all the way around on Instructor Wolf. Ah, now that's a shame. It should still come back from time to time. When she takes a lot of damage or something, you know? I'm caught up to you. Well, the good news is we're about to, after this mission, we'll do a little bit of wrap up, then we'll probably call it. We've gone an hour longer than we normally do, and I don't necessarily think we need to do like the full 4 hours. Right now, we might have to as we get closer to GB4, but Dawn Trail did come out today, and I'd like to play some more Dawn Trail tonight before I have to go to work tomorrow. But we got a lot done. I didn't even know there was a charity stream going. Please tell me more. Please tell me more. Round wave. Check the charity name. Very nice. Very nice, Bandit. Grand Rapids Pride Center. Okay. Do you have a link for me, good sir? I know that Nightbot will grab it, but I'll still be able to access it. Yeah. I knew Nightbot would be like, oh! But I can still see it, so. Thank you. Yeah, real quick. All right, I grabbed it. Yeah, people can still see it. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more of her having to deal with it, you know? But, you know. What this game has taught me is that I get a lot of cool stuff, and then I get, every once in a while, just a, like, oh man, this could have been so much better. And I'm torn between the two constantly. It could be. I'll find out. I'm doing all that stuff, so. Kabuki function. Million Solare! Pretty much. Oh, this thing's tough. All right. All right. But will it survive when I land on the ground? Oh. I was about to Knights of Gaia, but maybe I won't. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That's a problem. Ooh, new Kabuki function? Very nice. Ready. Absolute Zero Frost. Okay, it didn't do it. Is it cutscene stopping me, or I'm assuming it's cutscene stopping me, like dialogue stopping me. Yeah. Kabuki function. Ooh. I do love the big guns. Isatsu function. Very nice. All right, so between this week and next week, I've got to go gather materials and supplies on 2 characters. Stuff. LBX, yeah, for sure. Anti-Godzilla weaponry, yeah. It's so grand. There we go. Problem solved.
やっぱ最後は敵の大爆発だよな。すっきりするぜ。
I do miss Custom Robo. In a weird way, I even miss that terrible Metabots game that came out on GameCube. I wish we got more jank like that. Metabots. All right, when we get control again, we will call it.
すぐご飯にするから、もう少しだけ待っててね。すごかったんだ
Oh,
よ。
cool.
火事の中から逃げ遅れた子を助けたの。まったく親に心配させて危険なことはやめとくれよ。
心配。
どうした？
Battle Core robots, very cool. Very cool.
怪我の具合はどうですか？包帯も取れたと聞きましたが。
ああ、おかげで完治した。それにしても、俺たちのことを気にかけてるリテルがいたとは。
My favorite Metabot.
使い捨ての下民兵よな。
人の生まれは様々です。ですが、それを乗り
I mean, Recruit shows up there. Arc Beetle's pretty good. Peppercat's actually really good design-wise too. I like Metabee quite a bit.
いえ、ですが。
What is the Phoenix one, the bird one? Take a guess. Is it the War Bandit?
で見るよ。アーシェムが率いるシドルだよ。
Yeah.
星を守れたであろうか。
いえ、
Custom Mech Wars? No, thank you. We tried that. We tried that. No, thank you. Oh!
敵の攻撃によりシドルの14の都市がいずれも消滅しました。
消滅しただと。
宇宙にこのような汚らわしい星があってはならぬ。
There's Dio.
派生種の存在をエルゼドは認めぬ。
Yeah.
このままでは
Custom Mech Wars is
シドルは
rough.
全滅です。残った全兵力を持って徹底抗戦に出るべきです。
星を捨てるだと。女王の判断には承服しかねる。戦って散っていった者たちにどう顔向けすると
Yeah, but you can't fight that thing either. Oh yeah, that's definitely Koyasu.
メタル母船は4500隻。救えるのはわずか 4% の民のみです。
4%.
それでも私はシドルは新天地を求めて
4% of their population. Goodness.
先に居住可能な星を見つけました。長き旅になりますな。
I mean, it still doesn't give them the excuse to like take over Earth the way they did, but
あの星を撃つぞ。私はシドルを救うために黒い魔女となろう。
so at some point we're gonna have to fight Elze together, right?
星の者たちよ。9年の後、その星は征服されるであろう。
Yeah. Also, the idea that they sent a message to Earth like, hey, in 9 years, and Earth was like, no. You ain't? And then they just did. No, I definitely got a shelter mission earlier. I haven't checked that one yet.
それでもいくつかの断片データの回収には成功。合計6つあればデータの相互保管機構によって設計図を完成させることができます。
たとえデータが揃い、サンクチュアリを目指しても、すでにやられているのでは。
残念ながらないとは言い切れません。それにここから先の調査には要塞ゴッドハンマーの攻略が必要になります。
God Hammer Stronghold。
戦いになるでしょう。ですが私は諦めません。最後まで希望を捨てずに前に進みます。
Absolutely.
Oh. 着心地はどうですか？すごくいい気分だ。ありがとう。
That's a nice little thing.
アシェム、こっちも見て
That
くれ
the
ないか？
soldier finally getting to be able to wear normal clothes again. Being excited about it. That's a nice touch.
あんたの娘は不思議と人を引きつける力を持っているようだ。
我が子である。当然であろう。
ここに来て3ヶ月。すっかり俺たちもここの住人になったな。
そろそろこれ。
Victor, you have a daughter.
何がだ？
建国だ。
Okay. Yeah, you know, like I've been watching her, man, but all she's been doing is like sewing clothes and feeding people. I don't think we're going to kill him. I think we can just let her be, dude. He just doesn't know it.
あなたはこの村の人々に心を開いていない。
それが何か？
あなたの目はかつて私を守ってくれたナイトと同じ目。
Do not compare him to Starzan.
これからやろうとすることを理解し、ついてきてほしい。
私はあなたのナイトになるつもりはない。では。
I can forgive a lot of things, but not bad-mouthing Starzan. You better come back and talk about how great Starzan was, and then I'll forgive you.
ヤマト、そろそろだぞ。
Yamato, it's time. Come meet my daughter.
壊滅したシェルターの人々を追悼する大事な式典だ。遅れるなよ。
Son of a bitch are all done in a menu. Yeah. We gotta jump in for sure.
これからイクシアはどうなるんだろうな。
これ以上の進行には大きな障壁がある。もうじき詳しい説明があるはずだよ。
Okay.
例の敵の地上要塞ってやつか。
Yeah.
ああ、どちらにしろ。
Godhammer Stronghold.
指示を待つしかないね。
そうかよ。
All right. I felt like there probably would be new quests available. All right, so let's gather all our stuff here, and then we'll call it. Stronghold's like an hour-long mission. Very nice. Not what I meant to open again. Emits. Really wish there was a collect all. Really should be a collect all. Yeah, I'll have to grab all those extra codes for more free goodies. Why not, right? All right. So we made it through 2 chapters today, and we got through a bunch of side story stuff. So I will go collect more side story stuff, and then we will see how far we can get next week. So real quick, Next week will be fine. The week after, I have to take off for work. We have a big yearly event that we do every year, and it takes up the entire week. So we'll have a stream next Friday. We won't have a stream the Friday after. We'll probably do a stream the Friday after that. No, I'm sorry, you cannot come. Mostly because it's a work thing, and also because I don't know how I would get you across the pond to be able to come, or how I would explain to my boss why you were there. But but I appreciate you asking. So let me save here, and we will do a quick raid, and then we will go. But thanks again, everybody, for watching. We're making good progress. I think we can do it before the end of the year, before Gunbreaker 4. And so I'm going to start the raid. And thanks, everybody, for watching. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Musashi has to offer. Later.